What's going on, guys? Strange here, and welcome back to another Division 2 video. This one, we are currently in the PTS for Year 5, Season 1 Broken Wings. In this video, we're going to be looking at all the new gear coming to the PTS, is in the PTS, coming to the live game. And hopefully the same state. To start off, we're going to just knock the two elephants out of the room. We've got the exotic AR and the exotic holster to go through. The AR is called St. Elmo's Engine. It currently can drop with no attributes or talents at the moment, but I do have the talent up on my phone right here, so it can go over what it is. It is Actum EST. Shooting an enemy gives 1 stack. At 100 stacks, the next magazine is filled with shock ammo. Now, just by saying it, it doesn't really sound the greatest. First off, just look at how great this gun looks. It is the best designed exotic they have ever made. In my opinion, that is top tier. And it's a Lovoa. I'm pretty sure it's a Lovoa, so that's great already. But what really makes this thing interesting is that it's got 70 in the mag, which I believe is the most for an AR at the moment. I very much could be wrong, but it looks like this is the most for an AR at the moment, and having it stacked to 100, which means you just need half your mag to get it procced, and you can finish off that mag before you get that shock ammo. So it is pretty interesting. I'm really excited to try this out. Hopefully they can fix it so you can have talent, so we can try it out, and maybe I can get a build video out right away. But we will see. I'm excited about it. What makes it even more exciting is that it actually has an exotic that pairs with it. Shocker Punch. Now, what I mean by that is that its talent, Defibrillator, while Shocker Punch is equipped, the agents will have 50% time reduction when being stunned by any electric skill. So you're basically, pretty safe against electrical skills. Using a shield will give 100% to melee damage. But if you use it with... So it says Senate here, but Senate is actually the placeholder name for St. Elmo's Engine. I'll show you in a second. But when you're using St. Elmo's Engine, it will give you an extra 100% melee damage and apply shock to any enemies hit with the melee within a 5-meter radius. That is going to be actually insane. I can think of so many plausible things you can do with it. PvP is fucked though. But it's insane with this the ability you're going to do with this. To quickly show what I mean, by the way, here's Senate. It is the placeholder name. So, but it is insane what you're going to be able to do with this. It is mind-blowing. So I'm so excited to start building stuff with this. I mean, this in general is just such an exciting gun. I'm so excited to even get this in my hands and use it with the talent and the attributes. This could replace Ego Bear, and Chameleon is my favorite AR. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm excited. But let's move on to the rest of the gear that came out. We have a new gear set called Paladin. So it looks really strong. I mean, 2-piece gives you hazard protection. So PvP, this is going to be a pretty good piece for you. The 3-piece gives you repair skills, which is nice. The talent, or the 4-piece, I'm not entirely sure how we feel about it. So it's called Charging. For each second spent out of cover during combat, agents will get 5% reduced incoming damage from any skills. So this does feel really PvP focused. While fully charged, gain immunity to any movement speed debuff, and share this alongside. See, the wording's been a little bit weird too. Alongside all of the agents I'm guessing it means if you're fully charged, you and anyone in your team will have this buff, which is nuts, by the way. For 10 seconds, and after charge is consumed, it will resume. So it's like a constant going if you're out. But that's nuts that you get reduced incoming damage from skills. Which means DPS metas might be back in the Dark Zone, but I could be wrong. It could be people spamming shocks everywhere. For the backpack, though, it does give you 10% protection per second instead of 5. So, little increase there. Kind of nice. I'll quickly show you the chest piece before we get into the named items. This gives you up to 70% instead of 50. So, the chest piece might be really worth it. Well, we'll have to see. The named item for the backpack is actually in the new gear or brand set called Electrique. Quite funny. But it gives you plus 10% to status effects, plus 20% to shock resistance, and 10% to SMG damage. I'm quite surprised they did SMG damage. I would have preferred AR damage, considering we just got an AR that's entirely focused around it. But there is actually a named SMG with the perk I was showing in a second that might actually work with it. So there is a named one. I'm not going to try to pronounce that, but it gives you perfect galvanize. So that's going to be pretty fun, especially because you're going to be constantly giving enemy shock, which means you're going to constantly get that 50% bonus. It's going to be a really good synergizing build in a team. Chess Piece also has a named one. Let me find it quick. It is called Henry. I can pronounce that. This one has Perfect Companion. This set has really good named items. I can see a lot of builds where this work. And sorry about that. A little took on my throat. But yeah, there's a lot that this can work with. I believe that is it for the armor. I cannot think of anything else that I did see. So we're going to go into the weapons, because there are actually 2 new weapons. One of them is an LMG that I accidentally dismantled, but I believe it's an M249 with the same perk that the SMG has, that is called the Cabernet. This is where it is. It's called Perfect Thunderstrike. This is where it gets interesting because it deals 40% extra damage to shock targets. So you actually can run this with St. Elmo's, shoot a target, shock them, switch, kill. So, oh, I didn't delete it. It's right here. Big Shell. Perfect Thunderstrike again. So this is going to be quite interesting with synergy between the builds. Realistically, I'm pretty sure... No, you do need St. Elmo's for this part of the perk to work. Literally in the patch notes, they say it's to get the full potential of the TU-18 exotics. They recommend you use a shield. So I'm going to fully recommend just use Crusader, because you can use your St. Elmo's with it. So yeah, that is all the new stuff, all the new gear at least, that came out in this title update PTS. There's so much you can do. Literally just the introduction of those 2 exotics has made so many builds available. I'm really excited. I actually believe there's one more other thing. It's not technically a new thing. There's a capacitor in here somewhere. I believe I have a capacitor in my stash. Dude, I'm not even going to restart. I just had the game crash on me, so we're just going to deal with it. Capacitor got a reskin. It looks... Okay. We're going to deal with that for now. It looks amazing, man. Look at this. No more generic PDW. You got a nice looking thing. Got some stuff going on in the scope. We got some stuff going on back here. You got a battery pack in the back. Love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's gonna be like just throwing this together really quick because this is all brand new and there's a lot of excitement around it. So I do plan on making some build videos once St. Elmo's is allowed to have a talent. Unless you can get it right now, then expect a lot of Destiny Division content coming with this next week. So hope you guys enjoy. Take care.